Hello everybody and welcome back. I am Carrick. So we are continuing as Denmark with the Lions of the North DLC for Europa Universalis 4. And it is going swimmingly well. England, I think, declared war on Burgundy, and I think they're over here winning it, so to speak, or something, or standing around somewhere. We can't see their army. We know they have 20,000 troops, but we don't know where they are. We just know they're not in England, and England isn't building any more troops. We've taken the Isle of Man, so it's a launching off point for the Danes, kind of attacking from the opposite side that they expected from history, so the Vikings are getting smarter. And we have taken all of Scotland for Norway. We're working on Ireland for Sweden, and making Danelaw for the Danish here in England. So continuing on, we are. And I'm honestly just thinking we just loot. Like, we just sit and loot. Why not? Once we get all this sieged out and everything. And I'm hoping Burgundy actually is going to not give away... Like, honestly, I would take Calais if I could. I would take that if I could. France might get a little pissed, but... I don't know, France, do you really care that much about that province? Not really. Not really. It's not a vital, it's just a strategic province for you. So if England takes this, we could then take it from England, which would be kind of interesting. But I don't know in what world is England going to be able to make demands when they're sieged out like this. You know? Okay. We captured one of their heavies. Which isn't even that damaged, in all honesty. Yep, intercept. We are destroying the English Navy. Okay, I want to be able to repair just a scooch before London gets sieged, because when London is sieged, that's going to be the final naval battle. Not having the V click is driving me crazy. A month or two and this should repair pretty well. Let's get one claim on Lithuania here so we can start working on that a touch. I'm surprised Muscovy is beating up Kazan. They've integrated these guys, but not Perm yet. How you doing over there, Muscovy? London has... We only have 12 ships that aren't damaged. Let's at least take the heavies out. The flagship, the heavies, and 6 undamaged galleys. This should be just a rout. They're heading over to here to dock somewhere. Norway's intercepting, we're intercepting. I think Norway intercepting is probably actually a bad thing. Move off of this province, because then they'll just go to Cornwall. At some point, I think these ships should be so damaged they should just go kaboom, but we'll see. Ironically, we haven't even taken Meath yet. We took London before Meath. I mean, I understand why that is, to be fair, but... Yep, the heavies are sinking. Are you going here? London? Or England? Looks like it. 49%. Let's get it before they can repair. Nope, they're going to repair about 1 tick. That's out of money. Still looting, still looting. Still looting. Still looting. Yeah. Beautiful. 4 ducats a month in spoils of war. I like it. Technically, England has an army. They're just over here, I think. Yep. We could see that they're sieging this province. They're sieging the actual war goal that they have. I don't know how they're going to take any of this land. Oh no, these ships are they're actually legitimately repairing a little bit over here. That's annoying. These heavies are pretty healthy. I think 10. We have 10 heavies. We've captured a couple of theirs. Multiple of theirs. We're probably over our naval force limit. No, we're not. Oh, that's right, because that's right, we had to delete all those galleys. That we thought we were building lights and they were galleys. That's us being just a total doofus. I'm going to leave that on just in case England somehow marches all the way through the HRE, but let's turn all these other ones off. One year away from being able to get a new military technology. England might have already got that ahead of us. Nope. What's England's ruler like? Because they start with a pretty lousy one, but they've moved past that for sure. Yeah, 053. It's still not very good. New government reform. Okay. Oh, these look like some different icons. Lands for the church. Korea power cost -10. People influence from cardinals +33. I think that's kind of cool, to be honest. But no. We could curtail them, actually. Administrative cost reduction -10% for admin. That's actually kind of cool. And reduces their influence, which I actually kind of like reducing their influence a touch. Expand the temple rights. Nah, advisor cost isn't that big of a deal. All estates maintain balance of power. All estates loyalty equilibrium +5. That sure is nice. $10% cheaper admin tech for the rest of the game, though. I mean, the equilibrium with these peeps is already, like, off the charts. We could be yanking some of these back, to be honest. But we're not even close to the age of absolutism. We got a whole age in between. Have a church in this province. Probably wouldn't be a bad place to build a church. Acceptable. It is acceptable. Not the best, but considering the little perk we'll get for building it, why not? Whoa, what's going on here? We're not privateering them. Or we're only getting +1. Probably because they're sieged out entirely. I just realized we're not... Oh, wait, no, we're embargoing our 3 rivals. Yes, longtime rivals, good. Age objectives fulfilled gives us 9. I forgot about that. 16 for being the 5th. Yeah, that we went down a bit because France passed us. Actually, I forgot that these age bonuses actually factor into that. We could get 6 more by just completing... It'll be fine. I think we'll get this back in a second. There we go. So there's that fight here now. The English Navy has been sunk. They have 2 transports. That's it. That is their entire fleet. England. And you're at medium enthusiast? Come on, England. Is that a joke? annoying because England's actually going to get stronger by taking land here. But you know what? If they do, they're gonna open themselves up to getting attacked by France. And France can't call us in because we'll have a truce with England. I mean, humiliate them would be pretty nice, but I actually don't think it's going to be necessary. Man, I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Break your alliance with Austria and give me war reps. Pay me just a ton of money. Go away, England. Truce for 10 years, right? 10-year truce. Could become the defender of the faith. Extra morale of armies, monthly war exhaustion costs, extra prestige of papal influence. That's all not bad, but I don't think we're too interested at the moment. Oh, just walk them home. Hello? Hello? Maybe we need to unpause something. Something's up there. Yeah, okay, they're going black flag. That's why so walk home. We could either keep these guys around as an ally. Yeah, the truth is, I don't even necessarily want this to go to Norway. So yeah, I think we're just going to literally white piece these guys. Lucky day. Lucky day. $500 ducats. Let's invest. Let's invest. Let's invest. I wish this wouldn't include provinces that we actually don't have the technology to even build these in. Riga. Why is Riga already at only one build slot remaining? Marketplace at a fort, huh? Riga, are you not at higher development? That fort, oh man, that fort's really kind of making things annoying there, isn't it? $13. That's a 15. Just making sure we're not, you know, at Riga, that's building the church there's going to be fine. I'm a doofus. I'm a doofus. I want to, here, can we get the full cost back? I want to upgrade some of our centers of trade to level 2. We need to do one more, actually, in order to keep seizing land. And in January, we'll be able to get the next military tech, and we are not going to lose any points. Oh no, we're going to lose 1 point. Okay, so what do we develop in the meantime? Oh, just get Riga up 1. Okay, so we didn't take any land from England, but we've at least got a good situation going there. There's going to be some Scottish rebellions, but we're kind of here to take care of that. It'd be nice if this was all... We do kind of want to attack these guys here. And Sweden does have a claim, because if we can take all this and give it to Sweden, then we can connect. We can walk between Ireland and Scotland and the rest of, you know, England and stuff, which is nice. These guys are allied to a bunch of people that don't... Basically, actually, this is one alliance network. So these guys are all allied together. And then these guys are allied to England. That's kind of how the whole thing is literally shaking out. That's how the whole thing shakes out. This province we left, we didn't take this from what's their face. It just ended up getting eaten by Ormond. That's how it goes, I guess. Love how there's more fortifications on... There's more fortifications on Ireland. There's 3 forts on Ireland. There's none on the proper English Britain, the British Isle. This is just Britain, right? On the entire island. Anyways, that's just silly. France, we've helped you out so much, man. If we break a promise here or there, who really cares? Building up a spy network in England doesn't even matter. This is our elite unit here. This 20,000. Looks like you'll have room to sit there once we move over. This is in January as well. It's going to be forever until we actually attack. Maybe we flip these here. Let's... That's fine. Just flip those around. We're gonna be losing money while we're getting rid of that corruption, I imagine. Might actually force out a loan. Four clicks away from that admin being done, so we won't be able to get more admin points until administrative is done. We're 2 years away from getting to the point where we'll be able to integrate, how do we word this? We'll be able to integrate Norway and Sweden just from passing monarch, one monarch passing to another. But it's overall, it's angry at the fact that it's not angry. It's just not liking the fact that Norway has 3 more provinces than Denmark. Now that will quickly change if we can't conquer all of this in a war against England. And we did just take out that loan because we got that massive corruption going. So this would actually make Norway like us quite a bit more if we did that. Man, this is annoying. Burgundy's just getting chopped into 100 bits and it's going to England of all places. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. England, their war is to take this province, which is supposed to be France's. It's just silly. It's all sorts of silly. Prestige is at an all-time high, though. Where are these ships and how are they doing? You know, we got these extra cogs, but group them up with the rest of the transports. Do we get rid of these 12 galleys? What are these galleys going to do? I mean, Muscovy has no ability to connect with the Baltic. So their entire navy is connected to the White Sea, which is probably barely anything. There's no one that can challenge us here in the Baltic. You know what? These ships, goodbye. We're going to rebuild all lights. We have 10 heavies. And we captured 2 of them from England, actually. And we're just going to get a bunch of lights. Yeah, sending pirates against England. Yeah, so this is it. No ups and no downs year to year. Embargoing England's actually giving us a +2 instead of a +1, interestingly. But we're at 51, so we are locked in at 50 power projection. And if we get one more thing done here and here, then that'll just boost it even more. Discovering America and stuff. You know what, it would be kind of cool, actually, to swing back around into colonialism. Or, you know, exploration ideas. It would be kind of nice. But I think it also makes a lot of sense. How does this chain into admin ideas? Settler, oh wow, that's okay. Settler chance and increase settler. Yeah, that's good. You know what? Yeah, I think let's start to investigate what that would do for us. I think we need to take another look at the cities of the Hansa and figure out what we need to do to progress there, but then also the colonial ambition. Has embraced colonialism and have quest for the new world. So if we have quest for the new world, we'll just immediately get a super cheap navigator or an explorer for free, right? And we'll get an extra colonist. I think that sounds like the thing that we want to do. I mean, yeah. Eventually getting offensive equality will be good, but we'll have all the time in the world for that. The Diplo ideas we're spending right now, what we're doing is right now, we're catching up on Diplo tech. And we're getting that 115 colonial range, which is sweet. We're getting we're catching up on the colonial or the Diplo tech. But then once we get to admin tech 10, I think we'll be in a position where we'll have plenty of Diplo, and we'll be able to actually push this and start working on the colonial ambitions. And the funny thing is, England. Oh, England does have exploration ideas. Well, England's not going to exist. England's going to be living in the New World because they're not even going to be able to exist that long. France isn't even working on it. Okay. Holy cow, Castile is like in a golden age over here. They already have 2 idea groups completely completed. They must have got rid of their Enrique quick. When they never had Enrique, they just went right into Queen Isabella up in here. And they would expansion explore. Wow, okay, so they're colonizing like crazy out there, I bet. Although they really could still have barely only started like 10 years ago, but still. Here's a question. Oh, this state connects more with oh well, that's fine. We're gonna make that into a state. Anyways. We are literally barely making any money here because we're paying just a metric ton for the army and the navy. Better not be paying any diplomatic expenses. No, we're not. What do we got here? Advisors are kind of costly. I would like to be like bottling a little bit more of this. I'm pretty sure our trade income could go. I'm such a doofus. I have not even looked at the trade income this entire game. I could not tell you what our merchants are doing. Okay. 11.1.06. I swear, collecting from trade, people say this, you miss out on a bonus or something or this or that or whatever, but I swear this is almost always better. No, it's not in this case. Okay. But I'm wondering actually, 5%, sad. 3% here. Creating a chain here though. That's worse. Oh. Is the game actually being kind of intelligent here? I guess so. Interesting. We have no light ships though. What I'm thinking is if we had the light ships, we would be making tons of money. We would be making tons. Reduced interest per annum. I guess that kind of helps. We have a loan right now. The next technology is actually going to require colonialism. Sweden and Norway. How much are they paying us per... Wait, are they paying us nothing because they're like considered a march or something? I don't know. Maybe, that's ridiculous. But, you know, honestly, this influence isn't really that great. The only thing influence is literally getting us is 50% liberty desire. You don't, it makes sense that you would want influence, but you don't need influence with Denmark. Like, a lot of it's baked in, and it's events, it's the decisions you make with the events and stuff. Yeah. Sweden, how you doing on getting claims on these other peeps? Oh, nice. You got... Okay. I think we might attack here because Sweden has claims on both of these. Did you cord this even? Wowzers. Good for you. Good for you. Plus, having the war reps, we'd actually make money from the war reparations. Or, sorry, war reparations? War taxes, what I'm trying to say. So our money should go up if we actually go to war. A little bit of unrest around man. It's saying. But honestly, I think this will decay faster than this will revolt. It's going to take 11 years. I think in 11 years it'll be all fine. Who is this? Savoy? Oh, nice. England has taken Calais. Which, that's an old... Wait, they start... Don't they start with... They start with Calais. Well, how fitting. How fitting. England's entire army's on there, too, and they have rebels at home. And they have no navy to transport them back and forth. I'm wondering if the AI is incapable of doing it piecemeal, like 3 at a time. That is so funny. And the cool thing is, if England's no longer going to be able to attack Burgundy, essentially, because they'll have to go through the HR. Yeah. So England's sort of conquest is coming to an end. And actually, France won't even be able to really, like, do anything about Calais here, because they're still working on trying to get Picardy and stuff. But if Picardy goes to the HRE, it's going to put a blocker into France. Yeah, this is good. This is all looking really, really good. England, okay, England does have 3,000 troops over here, and they're going to be dancing with the rebels till the end of time, but... We are catching up on these techs. I'm a doofus. I forgot that we could focus on this now. Admin's going to be a lot better because we're trying to finish out these admin ideas. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to be a admin tech behind. Admin's always just really good too. So let's attack. I don't see any reason why not to. Let's get a couple more claims over here just to have these. And then the other thing we need to check on, Sweden. Let's just make sure Sweden's nice and happy. Also going to check on, make sure we have royal marriages with everybody. You're not going to accept a vassalization at this point, are you? It's gone up a bit. Diplomatic reputation has gone up. I mean, technically, we got 3 diplomatic reputation. We could get 1 from the papal points, get 1 from here. I don't know how we'd get another one, though. Even then, it'd be a tie. It still wouldn't even work out. Let's get a free stability. Because why not? What else are we going to do with these points? And I think for the most part, guys, we are looking at a situation where we're about to attack and sort of create a contiguous sort of highway here between Ireland and Scotland, which will be nice by getting rid of Ulster and just continually sort of... Oh, somehow they took this land without England even seeming to bother. England's allied with Munster, but they won't be able to just integrate Munster, which is not like force them to be a vassal, which is really, really good, because that's what England does. Is they would have vassalized Meath if they had the chance, but apparently it's just, apparently that's one less variable to deal with down here. This also means we could attack Munster immediately to get into a war with... Oh wait, we'll be able to attack... Oh wait, no, they're not even allied to Munster anymore. Interesting. So Munster might fully unify this whole Irish area, and then from there, we could more easily just sort of take it ourselves, I think, by having less variables in this area. So this is all really good. Brittany being allied to is good. This is all great. This is all fantastic. Guys, thanks everybody for being here. I will see you guys in the next episode where we will continue as Denmark and continue to, I guess, conquer all of England, reinstate Danelaw. And once England's taken care of, and we'll probably keep working on the Teutonic Order, then we'll be able to probably beat up on Russia quite a bit. But to be fair, Muscovy's not really much of a threat. I guess what we need to do is we need to look into North Germany and see what we can do in there. So thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.